Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today we have the MAFEX plush Batman, and as you can see it is the blue version. So let's just get right into it. Alright, so taking him out of the box, we're just going to move this to the side right now. You can see there's a very nice little piece of artwork on the back of it, but there is no certification because they didn't start doing that till later. And if I close this up, you can see down there it is official. But here's the side, back, bottom, other side, the top, and then obviously the front. Now bringing this guy into view, you can see it comes with a ton of accessories, and then obviously the standard MAFEX stand. So without further ado, let's just get this guy opened up. Now I have had this figure for just about a day now, and I just wanted to make a review because I haven't posted in a long while. And the first impressions I have of this guy are actually crazy good. As you can see, plenty of detail in the face. You can see his forehead scrunched, his lips, you can see his ears, his jaw. And the only little paint problems I have are a little bit of rub because I did buy this guy pre-owned, and then just that outline of the bat logo is not entirely filled in, but that doesn't really bother me that much. So we'll get back to this guy in just a minute. I say we start out with the accessories. Now this guy definitely has a jammed pack of accessories. It comes with a more grunting head. The detail on this is also amazing. There's a minor paint flaw right there. Skin kind of cuts up into the mask. He has gums though, you can see clearly the difference between his teeth. It's obviously a more angry head. And then you have the Bruce Wayne with the just calm, relaxed, stoic. And you can see there is a ton of blue highlights on this. So just be wary of that. Next up for hands, he obviously has the two fisted hands that the figure comes with. And then he has some wide, more gesturing hands. And then after that, you get more relaxed hands, or even grabbing, depending on how you look at them. And then two hands for grabbing batarangs, which he does come with 4 batarangs in total. Forgot to take those out. Comes with 2 of these more iconic batarangs with the bat ears, more bat shaped. And then he also comes with 2 of the more classic round ones. After the batarang hands, you have another set of batarang hands, but this time it is just more in the hands, like Wolverine up there, just ready to fight, ready to really just cut someone up. And then he has these two, if I could get the fists, but the difference between these ones are that the thumb is actually separate, so you can grab his cape. That's what these are for. And then finally, last but not least, he comes with the grapple gun, and it is very nicely molded into his hands, so that way you don't have to be annoyed with the weird shape of it, having to squeeze it in. And then with the grapple gun comes one short one, so it looks like he either just shot it or is preparing to shoot. And then he also comes with one long outstretched one. And these are pretty securely in there, but not too well, which I think is kind of annoying, but as long as you're not pointing them pretty much at the ground, they will stay in. And then moving this back over here, and this guy back over here. The first thing we have to say is his cape is just massive. I mean, it is huge. Let me get it stretched out all the way just to prove how long it is. This isn't even stretched out all the way. As you can see, there's still plenty of wrinkles in it, and I basically have to push it out of the way of the camera. It is so large. And while I do love that, it does get to be a little bit of a pain to work with. And from that, I mean, there is one very bad thing, I believe, and that is these two wires up front are safely tucked into the cowl, but the two on the back stop right around here, so they don't go up all the way. And it does make the cape look a little bit more realistic, but it makes it so much harder to pose, especially with how much fabric there is. So without further ado, we'll get into the articulation. And his head has some pretty solid range. Standard MAFEX looking up, side to side. And then moving his cape back. His shoulders, very well past 90. Up all the way. Back. Butterfly joints, they can go back and forth. And one little problem with my figure, not sure if it was like this when it came out of the box or not. It's just very small, a little curve in one of his gauntlets. And then he has bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, although his bicep is just massive, so they can't really do too much. And then standard wrist range. For his chest, he can actually go pretty well considering the utility belt. And he is on that little ball joint in the middle, which you can kind of see up there. So it is very nice to have him on one of those. And again, just be careful with the thighs and the paint rub. His legs do not kick up really too far, but it is enough to get him in like a stance on a gargoyle. And then double jointed knees, so they can touch the calves can touch the back of the thigh. They are on a drop down too, the legs. And then just standard feet, just going all around, up, down, toe hinge, etc. So I'm sure you more than likely know, he does come with the same mold as the black suit version. It's the exact same figure, except it basically just doesn't come with the Bruce Wayne head, and I'm pretty sure you can also get it with the gargoyle. But pros and cons, this figure is just amazing. There's really, the only real con I have is just this cape not going up all the way, that one wire, or those 2 wires on the back. My final thoughts are amazing, and if you can get this guy for cheap like I did, I got him for about $50 pre-owned, and he was basically like new, aside from this right here and that right there. But if you can get him, I mean, yeah, you totally should. It's really a good figure. That's all I gotta say, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.